What's up, guys? Welcome back to Smoking with Jay. Damn, that took long, but hopefully y'all having a good morning, good night, good afternoon. Really, it's 12 right now. Today I got y'all with a new fucking video. It's gonna be a banger today. It's gonna be a story time, and today I do not have any bud with me, but I have two products. The dopest product, Cape Curve. So, as you guys see, I already tried this before. I mean, now it's not hitting me as much, but I mean, it was a nice experience and shit. It just gets me hella tired when I take a big ass hit. But today, the story time today will be my middle school years. I'm gonna just say as much as I can remember because there's a lot that went on and shit, but today's story would be the night that I would get jumped, like the last day of school. Title's gonna be last day of school. Last day of middle school or whatnot. But I was gonna take a hit of this before we start. Oh, I turned it off. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, cool. My job that go with cards. Damn, it's hella cloudy. But so to begin the story, I was in middle school. It was my last year. It was 8th grade year. I don't remember the year. I don't remember the date, but it was going to the end of the school year. So to put in perspective for you guys, our school wasn't that huge. It was pretty small. So it's pretty much 3 floors, back and forth, zigzag type shit. It wasn't as big. And then for the gym, you had to go on the first floor, main entrance, go all the way straight. So, so I got a lot of stories, but I'm gonna just stick to this one. Like the night that I was supposed to get jumped. Well, the day I was supposed to get jumped on my last day of school. So, obviously, I was hanging out with a group of people, and then these others, this other side, we'll call them Hicks. Hicks mostly are based on like Hispanics, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, and whatnot. So I was chilling with them because at the end of the day, it's just like I had a class with them, so I was just cool with them. Not like we was all close or whatnot. Like I'll have their back and they have mine. No. So I was chilling with the Hicks. Let's just say this side was just American, I guess. Like ESL kids and kids that go to regular class, I guess, like English class or whatnot, perfect English class, like AP classes or whatnot, but I don't know what to call it. But so we had ESL. Some of you guys might know it as a STEM, and the other one as STEAM or some shit. I don't fucking remember, but so I was chilling with the Hicks. We would always chill. We would always like do stupid shit, smoke e-cigs, like vape out of e-cigs and shit. So one of my homies one of my old homies that used to like go to the same school that I used to, was in one of the classes that wasn't ESL, so I think it was STEAM, I guess. So technically we're in the last couple of months. I'll say probably like around May, June. Homie comes out to tell me, he's like, yo bro, so mind you, I don't know anything at all. I don't know that I'm gonna get jumped. I don't know that I'm a part of the issue. I really could give a fuck if I was. So homie comes and tells me like, yo, because me and him was actually pretty cool. So he was like, yo, he's like, yo Jay, they're gonna they're gonna jump you on the last day of school with. So I'm gonna name these guys Wally. So they're gonna jump you, Wally, and the rest of the Hicks to at the end of the school year. And I'm like, I mean, I told them, I was like, oh, alright, cool. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. So, and the only reason I wasn't too worried about it because I wasn't crossing straight at the stage in 8th grade year, so I really didn't give a fuck. So I remember it was a lot of people that used to dap me up and shit, and then they just had a hatred towards me just because of I was chilling with homies. But at the end of the day, it's like I really didn't give a fuck to like be around them or whatnot. So I was like, oh cool, yeah, whatever. Comes to find out that homie. No, I don't even know where I was going with that. But so fast forward a little. I'll probably tell like two different other stories, shit. So fast forward, homies was telling me, like, homies was like, yo, you heard that we're gonna get jumped this and that and that. I'm like, yeah, y'all niggas gonna get jumped. I'm not getting touched. So we were supposed to get jumped at the end of the school year. When the school year comes, nothing really happens if I'm really being honest. That's like, I guess. But they were trying hard to do it, I guess. But I guess some people were aware. So it was like pretty hard. There's like a lot of stuff that goes around. So it's just like, I don't know. But that's the end of that story. I know it was pretty short, and I'm sorry. I didn't really went into details on it, but I'm gonna talk to y'all about my first fight. I guess. I guess I was in the 7th grade. Yeah, so I was in the 7th grade. I had this girlfriend of mine. Well, now she's an ex. So I had this ex-girlfriend of mine. We're gonna call her Jennifer. So Jennifer, me and her were going. I guess she was like new to the school, so I don't know. I found it attractive, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, try to spit game or whatnot. So pretty much, she followed me on Instagram, hit me up, yada yada yada, etc. And then we just kick it off. We were on and off, sort of, for 1 year and then the next year, but we gonna stay on this year. So I was in the 7th grade. I ended up. It was kind of weird. I guess she was like a little too friendly for me to even like wanna be with her. So I really didn't give a fuck. So I was just really in it to hit it. And if you see this, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. That was just my thoughts from before. So me and her were walking or whatnot. And then, no, we was at a locker room. I forgot for what period. Either it was between 4th or 5th period. And then, there's this two Hispanics. I've been disliking these people since they came to the school because they thought they were the shit, but they're not. Homie walks with another friend. We're gonna call this nigga Dumbass and Dick Rider. So Dumbass and Dick Rider technically walking. They're walking like in front of us, then they look at my shorty. Like they look at someone that I was with. So they looked at Jennifer, and then from there, all I heard in Spanish is like, oh, yo me la cojo a esa. So that means, oh, I'll fuck her or whatever. Or like I'll bag her or whatever. Like either or, however you want to put it. But so they ended up. I ended up overhearing that, so I'm like, word. So yeah, niggas really think that. So I was about to press him, but shorty like stops me. She's like, leave it alone, this and that and that. And it's like, you better not go after them after you drop me off to class. I'm like, I'm not. So Me and Jennifer, we chatting and whatnot. I don't remember the conversation or nothing like that, but we chatting. Then she's walking with me. I drop her off to class. Then once that happens, I wait until she gets in class. I walk a little bit. Once I'm away from the door, I hit the jet. I'm running. I went from the third floor. No, I went to the first floor, then I went to the third floor. I seen him. I didn't see him on the first floor, so I went to the third floor. Once I went to the third floor, I seen him. So I'm like, I pull up my pants like any regular person would, and said, "What you guys were talking about?" So I caught up to dumbass and dick rider. I caught up to both of them, and I was like, "So both of y'all are talking shit? And you saying that you're gonna bag my girl, whatnot? You say you gonna fuck her, whatnot?" He was like, "No, I didn't say none of that. This and that." And then he pointed out his friend. He ratted on him. So I'm like, "So it was you?" Homie was like, "And what you gonna do about this?" I was like, "I bet. You think I ain't gonna do nothing?" So it just hassled that nigga so bad. But then a principal came. I remember a principal came, and then there was some other dude that I used to be cool with. He was standing there because he thought I was gonna get jumped. And I didn't give a fuck. I tell you, I do not care. When I'm on demon time, I'ma go. So, homie was standing there, and then I have this nigga pinned to the wall. So there's like I caught him at the door. So there's like 2 stairways, and then double doors that open up, and then just loop around, and then the zigzag. So so technically I caught him up there. I pinned him to a wall because there's a wall, and then like kind of walking to your right and left, so you're gonna see all the lockers and shit. So we're in the middle, like where the library would be in the second floor, but not really. So we're in the third floor. I pinned him down and whatnot. Well, I pinned him to the wall. I pressed him against the wall, and I said, "I'm going to fuck you up." And then the principal came, stopped us, and said, "Oh, is there any problem here? This and that and that." I'm like, No. We were just playing around, this and that and that. So I just untangled his shirt or whatnot, or I don't know. Like, I guess I was holding him, so I kind of fixed his shirt a little. So I was like, "We cool, right?" So I dap him up, but I'm like, "If you snitch on me, you're gonna be even, like, I'm gonna fuck you up even worse." Mind you, I never fought, but I just was still on demon time. Actually, no, I fought a couple times. I remember I got into 3 fights in one day, but it was like player on fights. But if you want to hear that, that's fine too. So all that happened. So the principal told us to get to class. I'm hella late to class, but like 10 to 15 minutes late to class. I still walking like a boss. I'm walking. I tell the guys, I'm like, "Yo, I'm about to fuck this nigga up. Y'all niggas be in the back." So he was in the back. So they was like, "Yo, what?" So I started explaining to the guys, "Yo, this happened." So how I explained it to you guys. Technically, I put it one by one and explained it to them. So I went through that again with them, step by step, and then we just waited until like the period ended for we could like go outside and do what we had to do. I think this was like last period. I don't remember, but all I remember is that so I do remember that once like the last period hit, all of us started running down. I got all my shit. I got my bag. I got my shoes, and then boom, I ran to downstairs. So like I said, this is a zigzag, so it's like a little, like if it was like a complex building, you just go around like literally like a square, or square or rectangle. But so the stair ends right here, the entrance is over here, we run, entrance is like over here, stairs like right here, then we go wrap around, and then did we take the entrance? I think we took the entrance, and then we wrapped around. So then from there, there's like 2 split ways. There's a split way, so if you take the right, there's gonna be another school, and then just like a dead end, but like it's like a little shortcut way for people to walk as well. But then you have the left side where you have the parking lot of the school for the school, and then a pawn shop across the street, and then also there's like an open street up front, like in the front of the entrance. But we went to the left. We went to the parking lot, like all the school buses pick kids up, because there's like a little opening in the middle where people would chill at lunch and shit. So, or in the morning. So we go through there, and then so we're in the middle, and then I'm like checking each bus. Like, yo, now I'm going to each bus checking like if he's here, and then once he's here, once I found him in one of the buses. I think it was the last bus that I checked, or the third bus that I checked. I don't remember, but I checked 4 buses. So I remember I pulled him out in one of the buses, or I asked him to come out in one of the buses, and he was like, "Oh, what? This and that and that." He thought I was joking. He thought I wasn't gonna do nothing to him. So I told him, I was like, I want to fight. Like, I asked him. I was like, I told him, I'm like, yo, I want to fight you. And he's like, nah, I'm gonna miss my bus. And then I'm like, fuck it. So I hit him, and he started swinging. So I'm like, man, hit him with a left, boom. And I'm over here, like, just like straight, like sucker punching him, boom, boom. And then he only swung once, and then he just like grabbed me in the headlock. And then all I remember is that I was going to blackout. I was like midway going to blackout, and then I was gonna pick him up and then slam him. And I was a pretty small dude, and I'm not gonna say I was strong or nothing like that, but like, if I try my best to pick someone up, I'm gonna pick you up, and then I'm gonna slam you. So that ended up happening. No, that ended up happening. I didn't slam him. So once I'm midway picking him up, right? You had the gym teacher. I forgot his name, but he was he caught me twice in a fight, but he grabbed me in a chokehold. He separated the fight, and then he grabbed me in a chokehold, and I saw him in another chokehold, and I'm more pissed, but I'm using all my strength to swing on him, and I went hit the teacher in his ribs a little, and he was like, nah, he didn't feel it, but like, I guess he felt it. I don't remember, but so I miss him. So the other boy, like, he was held like that, and then I'm like right here. So he's like holding me hella hard on a like fucking chokehold and shit. So I'm like, oh shit. Mind you, I'm not dying. Teachers, if you know this school, I'm sorry. Like, he did not assault me in any type of way. Like, he didn't, he was just trying to stop a fight. It's his job to do that. So that's why I'm not pissed about it. But so he has me chokehold, and then he has dude like that, like by his shirt, like just having him stay there. So one of the principals took him, and then the main principal came to pick me up, and then took me to the office. They called my mom and whatnot, and then they also called his parents, and then so I told them what happened. Like, I was like, oh, homie just talked on my girl. Talked about fucking my girl, and I did something about it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just like, and the school made me realize, like, yo, why you doing that if you have no reason to do that? Like, fuck these bitches pretty much. But like, I'm like, yeah, you're right, but like, at the same time, I can't let some bitch ass nigga talk on me like that at the same time, because it's just like, yo, if I do, it's just like, people gonna think it's easy to talk about me like that, and I'm gonna let it slide, and they not. So from there, ended up getting suspended for like 2 to 3 days. They told me not to show up at campus, but I still did regardless. And cause obviously I gotta see the shorty. I mean, and then from there, yeah, I was just suspended. My mom was mad and all that, but I mean, what can I say? There was really not much to do. Like, I don't know what to say, but My dad, on the other hand, he wasn't as pissed. I mean, he wasn't pissed, but he was kind of disappointed because I couldn't do more. But yeah, those are my middle school stories. So at the end of the day, like I guess I got my hits in. Like I guess I would say I won that a lot, by a lot of punches. But I don't know. I mean, I still don't like the nigga because it's just like he's very cocky. Like if you guys understand, like he's very like I don't know. He carries a lot of pride, and I killed that day. I ain't gonna lie, but he gained it because one of my homies, started bleeding out his nose type shit. So he gained that back. So I was supposed to fight him again, but sadly it didn't happen. And then that lured into another situation, and I can tell you guys a story, which was my first loss. I was still in middle school. I got beat by a 7th grader, but he was taller and a bit more bigger than me. Oh, my girlfriend texted me. So all of that happened, and then so there's this dude, because I didn't fight the dude because I felt bad, because it was like, bro, I'm already fighting this. I already fought this nigga once. But why would I want to fight with him again if it's not my issue? So that happened. Like, obviously you're supposed to be there for your boys and whatnot, but at the same time it's just like, damn, you lost and now I'm gonna have to pick up his leftovers. Like that doesn't like look right for me. But it's up whatever you guys depend on. Like I could really give a fuck. So there was this one specific kid. I don't remember his name, but it was my first loss. Like I really took that in very hard. So he told me, he's like, oh, if you don't fight him, I'm gonna have to fight you. And I'm like, I guess. Okay. So I really didn't take him serious. Like I said, when shit's said, I don't care. Like if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. So, from there, I remember the next day comes. Niggas is just waiting for after school. He's in a bike or whatnot. He's following me. But I'm looking for someone. If I weren't looking for that specific person, I probably wouldn't have got my ass beat. That's because I stayed there looking for the person like an idiot. So one of my homies is with me, the same dude that got the bloody nose. We all call him Leo. So Leo had to go pick up his sister, so he had to leave me. Oh fuck, time is running out. So he had to leave me and whatnot. So Leo had to leave me and whatnot, and then from there he went to go get his sister. Once he got his sister, no. So once he left, that's when they started to pressure me. That's when everybody in that dude's group started pressuring me, saying like, oh, I said I was gonna fight you, so I'm gonna fight you. I'm like, I guess. So I kept walking, but then that's when he started pushing me. So I'm like, yeah, I have no choice. So we're walking. So there's a Family Dollar. I'm around the Family Dollar. Nobody sees to like give a fuck that this is about to go down. The only person that actually paid attention was homies, but they couldn't jump in because it was a one-on-one. So I'm walking, mad niggas is just like behind me. So we walk past the Family Dollar, across the street. I crossed the street. So when they started applying pressure was at my old barbershop. They started pushing, he started pushing me and shit, and then, what else? He started pushing me, so I still didn't turn around. He pushed me once, I'm like, alright, cool, whatever. I thought these motherfuckers gonna follow me the whole way. So I'm walking. Then I look behind, And then he pushes me again, so I'm facing him now. So I'm like, okay. So we're really about to do this now. So I go on the open street. Mind you guys, I did not have my sleeves up. So this nigga didn't feel my knuckles when it hit him. I had my sweater blocking that bitch, and I didn't have enough force to hit him that hard. I didn't pull up my sleeves, nothing like that. From there, we started. He started throwing hands, so he went swoom swoom dodge dodge. He tries to hit me again. I go like this, block right here. Then that's when I swing, but I miss. I swing. He went down. Then I'm like, oh damn, this is. I'm like, yeah, he's fucking quick. So I'm like, I bet, nah, let's do this. I'm gonna try to run this up. So he starts swinging and like quick, like not even quick. He was just swinging, just to swing, and I'm like, and I'm over here dodging, and he caught me a couple times. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, he caught me a couple times. So he caught me a couple times. So I'm like, alright, whatever, cool. Let's go, wake up. So now we're in a smaller space because we kind of walked around the car. Now we're in the sidewalk with a bunch of trash cans. So he starts swinging. Boom! He hits me right here. Hits me right here. I hit him, and then I hit him again. And then boom, boom. He started trading shots with me, and then I tripped on something, and they thought he rocked me, but in reality he didn't. Face the fact, guys. That nigga didn't hit that hard. I mean, I felt his punches. Yeah, my mouth bled, but at the same time, it's just like, come on now. Them bitches wasn't even hard. I ate them bitches like. And if I were to fight him again, I'll definitely fuck him up now. But I'm sorry, but like, it's still pissing me off because people still bring that up. And it happened a while ago, but. So, that happened. I tripped. I don't remember what I tripped on, but I tripped. And then I got up. No, I was still on the ground. So he gets on top of me and he starts swinging horrendously again. But doesn't hit me though while I'm on the ground. So I'm like, alright, that means you suck at fighting, because how am I losing this if you're not hitting me in the ground? So I get tired of it. Once I'm about to start erupting, they want to stop the fight. I pick him up, slam him to the trash can, and I'm ready to let him go. And I doom, 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 start swinging the same way he's swinging. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it, doom, doom, doom. Just hit you with a nice on the chin right there. But they ended up stopping me. They can pull me off. I hit the car, and I'm like, bro, y'all niggas really stopping the fight when I'm really about to start going off, and y'all niggas noticed. Y'all niggas really noticed, and y'all niggas protected this nigga from me, because y'all know I was gonna fuck him up. I wasn't done. I never said it was done. I was ready. And they said round 2, and I'm like, bet. Pull up my sleeves, and I'm like, so what's up? They said, nah, it's over. And I'm like, bro, how y'all niggas gonna say it's over and y'all asking for the round 2, bro? Like, if y'all niggas wanna fight, then I'ma fight. I don't care if I win or lose. You eating muffins. So, it ended up happening. I got really super mad. I'm telling you, my pride was killed. So I went to my cousin, he gave me a knife. I went to go chase. No, I didn't catch up, but they were long gone. So once I was gonna do that, yeah, I realized, I was like, nah, I can't lose like that. They ended up calling me a rat at the same time because my mom went to this school, but I didn't really say much. I just said, oh, I mean, they was like, yeah, I seen the video, but I just can't do nothing about it because it's off school grounds. And I'm like, I mean, I don't expect you guys to do nothing about it. It's just my mom, if I really care enough to. But we ended up meeting again. It was in this counselor's office, and then when she asked him, like, oh, why you wanted to fight him? And I'm like, what the fuck happened? When he said, well, he said, oh, cause I didn't like him. I'm like, bro, you a bitch. Sorry, not sorry. I said it in my head. I didn't say it out loud because obviously I was gonna get told to like, I was gonna get told to like apologize, and I wasn't with it. But then they asked me, I'm like, why you wanted to fight him? I'm like, I didn't want to fight him. I mean, I don't know what problem he had with me, but I mean, I want to fight him again. That's what I said. So he was like, you guys are not gonna fight anymore, this and that. And I'm like, I just shrugged and I'm like, I don't know. I was like, who knows? He's like, tell me you're not gonna fight again or you're not gonna leave this room. And I'm like, not gonna fight again. So I said that. I haven't hit this shit. Clouds. But let's hit this too. Give me 1 second. That one hits smooth, and this one does too. Doesn't give me a harsh cough, which is pretty good. But so back to the story. So they was like, oh, if you don't apologize, you're not leaving this room. So I ended up apologizing. No, not apologize. Don't fight him again or you won't leave this room. And I was like, fine. I said no. So once we were stepping out, I guess she asked us to give each other a hug, and I was like, nah, I'll give him a handshake, but other than that, I'm not gonna hug him as a friendly matter. So I gave him a handshake. We walked. I told him I was gonna beat his ass, but I told him I was like, watch it back. That's all I said, and then from there, I just never seen him the next year. He was just long gone, and I was like, alright, cool. I mean, I guess. I mean, he wasn't around for too long either. But yeah. Well, there you go from my middle school stories. Sorry for the first one, that was short. I thought it was pretty much more detailed, but in reality it wasn't, because it was really all unexpected. I mean, we didn't end a good inch up anyways. Just like the lesson of this whole thing would be like, bro, no matter what you do in life, bro, they're just gonna hate you. They gonna envy you. They gonna be jealous of you. They gonna press you like for stupid shit if you don't do it in their command, which is pretty dumb. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just like, it's cool. There's nothing we could really do about it. It's the past. But now we live in the greatness of the present. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe, drop a like, comment. Let's hit this before the camera dies. Damn. And I can't do blinkers because I suck at that. As you guys can tell. But alright guys, see you guys soon. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a subscribe, drop a like, comment, share this with your friends. Come on, cause we're on the grind. We gonna be up next. Trust. Deuces.